Violent crimes are heard. Legislation aimed at fighting violent crimes with harsher punishment for repeat offenders went up for a public hearing today. Ken Quintanilla has more on the two strikes bill.
This bill is meant to protect our people, punish our criminals, and promote a safer Guam for locals and visitors alike.
Senator Brant McCready's Bill 107 creates a two strikes provision for habitual offenders of serious crimes.
And in short, any person who is convicted of two violent aggravated felonies, as identified in Bill 107, shall be sentenced to life in prison.
McCready says the bill requires debate and discussion, which no doubt ensued this morning. Random Women's Rally member Karina Farron, along with Monique Baza, a survivor of a violent crime, testified that the bill is a step in the right direction. They do, however, say it may not be as effective if all parts of the law don't work for the benefit of the victim.
Stiffer punishment needs to take place for serious crimes, but it should not have to take till the second crime to make a difference. Violent crimes on the first offense is just as serious and should not be taken lightly.
These criminals are not stupid. They know the laws and how to get around them. This is the reason why punishments for violent crimes should be great from the first offense. The minimum for convictions of the first degree after the first offense is 5 years. Looking at the track record of my perpetrator, he had never served even this amount of time for any of his crimes.
Meanwhile, Michaela Silky Henderson, an attorney with the Public Defender's Office, opposed the measure, saying it would take away judicial discretion from judges.
I would oppose anything that would take away that discretion from them and tie their hands and take away their ability to evaluate each case on an individual basis.
So did attorney Richard Dirks, adding violent criminals deserve stern punishment, although he believes the bill takes a meat cleaver approach to a difficult situation.
I don't know what went wrong, but throwing 100 little fish in jail in the hopes that it'll prevent one shark from biting somebody is the wrong answer.
Attorney Randy Cunliffe also testified against the bill, saying it's ill-advised, adding programs related to rehabilitation in the prison don't exist due to lack of funding.
I can tell you in all the years that I've represented criminal defendants that they don't think they're going to get caught. Therefore, by putting a law in place that says you can go to jail for the rest of your life isn't going to deter someone from committing a crime. You have to educate them. You have to give them knowledge and educate them.
As we reported, about half of the people coming through the doors of DOC in the last year have returned at least one other time. 50% were repeat offenders, 62% were basically for probation violations and court drug testing, 6% were for violent crimes, 8% for burglaries, and over 7% for family violence. The Office of the Attorney General, meanwhile, supports the intent of the bill and understands there's an impact all around from economic to the prison to even the caseload put on his office. Chief Deputy Attorney General Phil Tidinko.
And so when you frame the issue, you need to consider all the factors raised by all the people here, both the victims and those who want to promote making certain that unjust and unfair sentences aren't imposed.
The bill lists 25 offenses that would be considered a violent or aggravated felony. However, both Senator McCready and the AG's office note that they have been in discussion to reduce it to 14. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintanilla.